Reaching the Filipinos throughout the world. Bringing closer to home. Your source of pure OPM hits. Online, www.v81radio.com. From California and the Philippines. This is V81 Radio. All hits. All Pinoy.
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of those from V81 Radio Management. Furthermore, the views and opinions expressed by the guests and the listeners of this program do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the host, the co-anchor, its staff, and the management of V81 Radio.
This is your V81 Radio. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Magandang araw sa mga nakikinig sa atin all throughout the world, mga Pilipino po na nakatutok ngayon. It's a Saturday again, and kamusta po kayo after the Valentine's celebration last week? And I'm sure ay kayo po ay nag-enjoy sa ating pinag-usapan last week. It's all about follow your heart and your American dream. Ako, marami ho tayong natanggap na mga feedback tungkol po sa programa ngayon, and don't worry dun po sa mga hindi napakinggan yung programa na yon, you can still catch or you can still hear that program sa ating replay page ng ating programang US Visa Law News and FAQs. Meron tayo sa YouTube, makikita nyo ang mga replays dyan, and then sa ating SoundCloud account. Okay, so this week, ang atin naman po pag-uusapan, alam naman po natin na tayo mga Pilipino ay napaka-close sa ating pamilya. So this week, ang ating pag-uusapan, it's all about family unity. Tama po, attorney?
Yes, Gio. Tamang-tama. Now, gusto ko sanang batiin ating mga nakikinig sa buong mundo. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ako po ay si Atty. Maricar Madrid Crost. If it's Saturday, it's US Visa Law, News, and FAQs. And talking about FAQs, meron man tayong question magmula sa Capiz, sa Rojas City Capiz from Adelaide.
Pinadala sa'yo, attorney, through email?
Yes, pinadala sa email. Sabi nga niya, she's an avid listener of V81 Radio dito sa Rojas City Capiz.
Madamo nga salamat sa mga taga-Capiz.
So, gayon, hinihintay niya ang sagot sa question niya. And ito naman ang kanyang question. Pwede ba daw na mag-petition ang kanyang kapatid who is a registered nurse and matagal na siya nakatira sa Maryland for at least 11 years. So, ang question is kung pwedeng mag-file ang isang sibling para sa isang kapatid din. So, as long as US citizen yung sibling, pwede siya mag-file ng petition para sa kanyang mga kapatid. Now, yung approved petition na na-file para sa isang kapatid ay magagamit din ng spouse at saka yung mga children who are below 21. Yun yung mga tinatawag na derivative beneficiaries, yung spouse and children who are below 21. So, makakapag-apply din sila ng immigrant visa at sabay-sabay silang makapunta dito sa Amerika as immigrants. The only thing about petitions between siblings is matagal ang paghihintay. Inaabot ng 25 years yan bago makapag-immigrate dito sa Amerika. So, Adeline, just to give you an idea about the whole process, unang-una, kailangan mag-file ng petition yung kapatid mo, no? Now, pag na-approve na yung petition na yon, maghihintay ka ngayon ng priority date. Well, ang Philippines, ang pinakamatagal sa paghihintay ng priority date for sibling petitions kasi inaabot yan ng 25 years. I mean, it's good to have that petition in place para lang back up, no? Pero kung may mas mabilis na paraan para kayo ay mag-immigrate, maybe through employment-based immigration, or maybe yung mga anak ninyo pag nag-graduate na sila, and sila naman ay makapunta dito, like a lot of physical therapists are able to come here quickly, and then they become green card holders and eventually U.S. citizens, then pwede silang makapag-file ng petition para sa inyo, para kayo ay mag-immigrate din dito sa Amerika. Yeah, maraming mga iba't ibang klaseng paraan, but you just have to start with something.
Oh, ayan, Adelaide, so narinig mo. So, kailangan po may masimulan ka. Sabi nga ni Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost. Thank you for your email. And then, meron din ako dito, Attorney, na receive natin naman through our Facebook page. Pinadala po sa atin dito through private message. Babasahin ko lang, he is Greg Galvez of New Jersey, originally from Bulacan. Ang kanyang tanong po is there a chance na mag-grant daw ang visa ng anak ko kahit married na siya? I am a U.S. citizen for 3 years and my son just tied the knot last month. Meaning kasal na siya, last month. So, may chance ba daw na mag-grant daw yung visa ng anak niya kahit married na siya?
Hi, Greg. Thank you for your question. Yes, you can file a petition for your son kahit na married na siya. Yun yung tinatawag na F3, Third Preference Family-Based Petition. And ang kagandahan niyan ay may sasama niya yung kanyang asawa at saka yung mga anak niya who are below 21, just like what I mentioned earlier. So, that's the general thing about preference-based petitions. I guess, katumbas ng kanilang paghihintay ng matagal para sa priority date, naisasama din nila yung kanilang asawa at saka yung mga anak who are below 21.
Yun, ayan. So, Greg, maraming salamat for writing and then asking questions. And pakiregards na lang dyan sa mga Pilipino dyan sa New Jersey. Si Greg Galvez.
Maraming mga Pilipino dyan sa New Jersey, no?
Sobra, marami. Ayan. So, we have another email, Attorney. Ito naman ay talagang in-email po, she is Army ng Alabang naman sa Pilipinas ito, Alabang Muntinlupa. Ang kanyang tanong naman po, gaano po katagal, in weeks or in months, bago po ma-approve ang petition sa kamag-anak? My mother, who is a U.S. citizen, she married an American, will file a petition po para sa akin at sa kapatid ko. Me and my sister are both single. I'm 24 and she's 19.
Army, thank you for your question. Well, okay. Your mother can file a petition for both of you. There's a stark difference though. Kasi ikaw ay above 21 na. Now, your sister who's 19 will be able to immigrate quickly. So upon approval of the immigrant petition, the approval will go to the National Visa Center. Your file will be processed and then shortly thereafter, pwede siyang mai-schedule for an interview sa U.S. Embassy sa Manila. So, in other words, the process for your sister will be roughly 1 year or a little bit over 1 year. Makapag-immigrate na siya. Now, in your case, your mother can still file a petition for you. That would be what they call the first preference petition. That's the unmarried daughter of a U.S. citizen. Mm-hmm. So, now, the priority date being processed for the month of March, no? Lumabas na yung visa bulletin for the month of March. Ang priority date nito na process is only April 1, 2004. So, ibig sabihin nun, matagal ang paghihintay mo. It will be more than 10 years before you could immigrate.
Oh.
Now, you could actually make the process quicker if you are a college graduate, you find an employer dito sa Amerika, you could possibly be granted an H-1B visa, and then you come here, you work legally, you're here legally, habang tumatakbo yung petition ng mother mo. Then, once the priority date is reached, then you can continue your application for the green card dito sa loob ng Amerika.
Ayan, so maraming salamat Army for your question, and sana ay nakatulong at saka keep on listening sa programang ito, no, dahil alam ko malawak itong family-based immigration na topic. So abangan mo lang dyan, ano, and thank you for listening mga taga Alabang Muntinlupa. Attorney, another question, last question na ito, no, na pinadala sa email, and galing naman ito kay Sheila Ballesteros of Silang, Cavite. Ang kanyang tanong is, ang lola daw niya ay nag-file ng petition sa kanyang mama, sa kanyang mother. Kaya lang, my lola died last year. Will my visa or visa ng kanyang nanay ay mag-grant pa daw o hindi na?
Okay. Sheila, sorry to hear about your lola, no? Pero anyway, going to the question, meron tinatawag na humanitarian reinstatement of the petition. So, as a general rule, pag namatay ang petitioner, mawawala rin yung petition. Pero there's a way to seek a humanitarian reinstatement of the approved petition. So, dapat na-approve yung petition bago namatay yung petitioner. There's a way to do it through humanitarian reinstatement, pero medyo mahirap makuha rin yon. And as far as immigration is concerned, they don't treat this as a rush situation. Kasi they feel that there are more important things to consider. Yung mga petitions na mas kailangang bigyan ng pansin. Yung humanitarian reinstatement matagal na process yan, and there's no guarantee. So it's kind of difficult unless there's showing of hardship on the part of the family members who are here. At saka dapat merong mag-stand in to serve as the person who will provide the affidavit of support. So it's a little bit complicated, kaya kailangan talagang magkonsulta sa isang immigration lawyer, and para malaman kung meron bang chance or what's the probability of success para sa isang application for humanitarian reinstatement.
Ayun.
So I hope nakatulong sa iyo, Sheila, and so if you have any further questions, please feel free to send them in. Thank you.
Okay. So, another useful information, ano? So, sinabi nga ni attorney, if the petitioner dies, parang wala na rin yung petition, parang gano'n.
Pero, may paraan pa rin through humanitarian reinstatement.
Yun.
And also, I might add, para dun sa mga nandito sa US na, may mga kamag-anak na nandito na present in the US when the petitioner died, meron tinatawag na surviving relatives law. And that's another topic that we will discuss in the future.
Ayun. Okay. So, maraming salamat, Sheila Ballesteros ng Silang, Cavite, for sending in your questions. Kaya mga kababayan, kung meron kayong tanong din, katulad ni Sheila, katulad ni Adelaide, katulad ni Greg, you can do that. Just send in or email your questions at questions@madridcrost.com, o di kaya ay i-message ho kami sa aming Facebook page, ano, V81 Radio Facebook page, at saka natin yan, ibibigay natin yan kay attorney para po magkaroon ng sagot ang inyong mga tanong dito sa US Visa Law News and FAQs.
Nako, Gio, ako ay natutuwa naman. I'm so inspired by all these questions kasi sa tingin ko marami ring nakikinabang sa mga questions na ito. Kaya I encourage people to really send in their questions at matutulungan din ninyo ang ating mga kababayan through your questions. And we're here to help. Kung may mga questions kayo and you feel that there's very limited time dito sa radio, well, feel free to call us at our office. We have a toll-free number. It's 888-466-4478. At kung hindi man kayo makatawag, mag-send in kayo ng question. Kagaya ng isang nagtanong kanina, magmula sa Ross City Capiz, si Adeline. So at least we're able to communicate with her through email and through V81 Radio.
Ayan. All right. So magbabalik ko tayo with more of US Visa Law News and FAQs. Q&A portion, susunod po yan. Kaya don't you go away. Sa mga nakikinig po sa atin through app, magandang araw po sa inyo dyan. And through our website, www.v81radio.com. This is your US Visa Law News and FAQs. Kasama si Gio and Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost.
US Visa Law News and FAQs with Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost on V81 Radio. Are you fond of traveling? Do you want to explore? Come with us and discover the best places in the world. Pinoy to go. Pinoy to go. Soon on V81 Radio. Connected ka na ba? Kung hindi pa, like us and follow us on our social media accounts. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/V81Radio. Follow us on Twitter @V81Radio. At maging updated all day, every day. V81 Radio. All hits, all Pinoy. Ang pinakabagong public service program focusing on U.S. immigration laws.
Our passion is helping you live the American dream. Kagaya ninyo, kami ay dumaan sa inyong mga landas.
Get to know the latest U.S. immigration news and updates.
Kami ay handang makinig, umunawa at tumulong sa aming mga kapwa Pinoy.
Alamin ang mga hakbang kung paano maiwasan ang immigration fraud.
Madaling maengganyo at mailagay sa masamang sitwasyon dahil sa maling advice ng hindi otorisadong magbigay ng payo.
Hosted by Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost, a Tagalog, Ilocano, and English-speaking Pinay attorney. U.S. Visa Law, News, and FAQs with Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost. Every Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 noon Eastern Time. With replays every Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. U.S. Visa Law, News, and FAQs with Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost. Exclusively on V81 Radio. U.S. Visa Law, News, and FAQs with Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost on V81 Radio.
And we've come to the portion na kung saan po ay meron tayong caller na magtatanong. Q&A portion po dito sa US Visa Law News and FAQs. Kasama pa rin po si Gio and Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost. We have a caller and she's calling all the way from Alabama. And nakikinig po sa ating istasyon and she has some questions tungkol po sa ating tinatalakay na topic today or this episode. It's all about family unity. We have Maria on the line. Hello, Maria.
Hello, Gio. How are you?
I'm good. Kamusta dyan sa Alabama?
Crazy weather. Pero besides that, buti naman.
Okay. Sa atin, taga saan si Maria? Sa atin, sa Pilipinas?
Taga Iloilo City.
Oh, Ilonggo.
Oo, Ilonggo ako.
Ilonggo. Okay, si Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost. I think marunong mag-Ilonggo din, di ba, Attorney?
Tagadiin ka.
Oh, yan na.
Iloilo.
Oh, good. Thank you. Ako ay Ilocano, pero
Marunong.
Marunong ng konting Ilonggo, konting Cebuano. It's because of the practice.
I think, Attorney, meron si Maria na mga tanong tungkol sa ating programa ngayon, Attorney.
Okay. Maria, go ahead, please.
Yes po. Salamat. I'm just wondering kasi yung brother ko nasa Pilipinas pa rin ngayon. He wants to apply for a tourist visa. Pero hindi siya sigurado if it's wise na ilagay niya na sa application na may sister siya dito sa US.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, the most important thing is kailangan kompletuhin niya yung application and dapat ilagay niya yung lahat ng mga relatives na nasa US. that will not be a factor against him. Dapat mas importante na maging honest siya and complete in as he completes the forms. Ang pinaka-importante when he's applying for a tourist visa is that he should be able to show strong ties to the country of origin. Dahil the whole idea behind tourist visa is may balak din siyang bumalik sa atin or lumabas sa Amerika after or bago matapos yung kanyang authorized stay. Ganun yun.
Okay, so with him, pag nilagay niya na may sister siya dito, they're not gonna deny him kasi nandito ako and they would think na he's gonna stay.
No, they will not deny. No, they will not deny him as long as maipakita niya na meron siyang ties that will compel him to go back home. So, that's the more important thing. Yes, the job, or kung meron mang business, and family back home. I mean, especially kung meron siyang sariling family. Those are compelling reasons para bumalik siya sa atin after matapos yung purpose niya dito.
Okay. One more question. How long does it take if, of course, i-petition ko siya na pumunta dito?
That will take a long time kung between siblings kasi that's what they call preference 4, family-based preference 4, and that takes 25 years to come to fruition actually.
Wow.
Yung petition mismo, mabilis lang yon. It's just a matter of months, no? Pero merong priority date na hinihintay and it takes close to 25 years to wait for the priority date to be reached bago maging available ang visa sa kanila. So, the sooner na i-file niya yung petition or the sooner na mag-file ka ng petition para sa brother mo, the sooner na ma-accept din yung kanyang priority date. And then, based on that priority date, hihintayin yung visa na lumabas pag na-reach na yung priority date niya.
Maria, matanong ko lang, how old or how young is your brother ngayon?
He is 30.
Oh, okay. So kung 30 siya, so after 25 years, so mga 55 years old na siya. Well, anyway.
Pwede pa yun.
Oh, pwede pa.
Baka naman yung mga anak niya, they'll benefit from this petition.
Yeah,
so, I think you should look at it that way. Be hopeful na magkakaroon ng beneficial effect yung inyong petition.
Tama.
Naku, baka maging laon yan. Yung ang tawag doon, yung single forever ba?
He can, even if, he can get married kahit na merong pending na petition by a sister or a sibling. So, no problem in terms of getting married.
Okay, so do you have any questions still, Maria?
No, Gio, that's it. Thank you so much, attorney. You have been a great help, very useful information. God bless you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Maraming salamat, Maria, and she's calling all the way from Alabama. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig sa V81 Radio, of course, dito sa US Visa Law News and FAQs. And we have another caller na magtatanong po sa ating programa US Visa Law News and FAQs kasama si Gio and Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost. We have Ramon on the line. Ramon, hello.
Hello po.
Magandang araw.
Magandang araw po sa inyo.
Oy, taga saan si Ramon?
Ako pa nasa Naperville, Illinois ngayon.
Oy, kamusta ang mga Pilipino dyan sa Illinois?
Very windy kami ngayon dito, yung weather namin.
Oh, Ramon, it's nice to hear from you. Taga Naperville ka pala, malapit lang sa Chicago. So, we're both in that sphere of that windy climate ngayon, no? 50 miles per hour. So, ano ang aking mapaglilingkod?
Oo, ganito po kasi, attorney. Ako po ay isang magulang na US citizen dito sa Illinois. Meron po akong isang anak na nakapag-asawa ng medyo maaga. 18 po siya nung time na yun na nakapag-asawa siya. Ngayon po ay 20 anyos na po siya at meron siyang isang anak. Ang malungkot po sa istorya ng anak ko, attorney, ay nakapag-asawa po siya ng very abusive na husband. So, sinasaktan siya, sinisigawan siya. So, medyo malungkot po ako doon. 6 months ago, attorney, nag-file po ako ng ng petition para sa kanya at na-approve po 'yon. Akala ko po sana ay medyo mapadali yung pag-approve ng petition sa kanya dahil yun nga below 21 yun ang sabi nila eh. Kaya lang ang sinabi sa akin ay medyo matatagalan po daw yun. So, ang tanong ko po ngayon, which is very concerning sa akin, is paano kung ma-reach ng anak ko yung age 21? Ano po yung mangyayari doon sa petition na yun? At ang isang bagay pa po na gusto kong idagdag doon sa anak ko ay nakapag-file po siya ng annulment sa Pilipinas, doon sa atin, and ang sabi po sa amin ay medyo matatagalan po yung pag-approve ng annulment. Sabi nila baka lalampas pa ng ilang taon yun. So talagang natatakot ako ngayon, attorney, na baka hindi siya makakapunta dito sa Amerika dahil alam mo na baka mag-reach siya ng 21 at hindi pa ma-approve yung petition. So ano po yung gagawin ko ngayon, attorney?
Okay. So I'm so sorry to hear about the situation of your daughter, no? Pero let me ask you this. Nakakapagbisita ba siya sa inyo dito? Meron ba siyang tourist visa?
Ay, oo, meron po siyang tourist visa, naalala ko yon. Pwede po siyang pumunta dito sa akin.
Oh, okay. So, well, kung matatagalan yung annulment at lalampas ng 21, so pagpunta niya dito, mag-file na lang siya ng divorce dito para that way, she will be considered a child. As long as mangyari yung divorce, bago maging 21 siya, she'll revert to that definition of a child, no? Ang definition ng child for immigration purposes is unmarried below 21. So, pag meron kang pending na petition for someone who's unmarried and below 21, she would fall under what they call an immediate relative. Then, yung petition ay tuloy-tuloy. Pwede siyang makapag-file ng adjustment of status application pagdating dito.
Oh, wow. That is good news. First time ko pong makarinig ng ganyang information, attorney. Maraming salamat.
Thank you. So, ang reason behind that is yung Child Status Protection Act, merong provision wherein kung ang isang anak na previously married nagkaroon ng divorce at below 21 pa rin siya, then babalik siya dun sa definition ng child. So, magiging immediate relative siya ng isang U.S. citizen. And therefore, yun yung mabilis na paraan para siya ay maging green card holder.
Oh, that is really good.
Of course, iingatan din yung mga tinatawag na preconceived intent. I mean, the initial intention is to come and visit you, di ba? Dahil dati naman siyang papunta-punta dito. So, yung pag-file ng divorce is something that was not really intentional. That could be a solution para dun sa iyong anak.
So ano pala ang mangyayari sa kanyang anak?
Okay, pag yung anak mo ay naging permanent resident, pwede siya mag-file ng petition para sa kanyang anak. Yun yung tinatawag na F2A petition. Yun yung below 21 na anak ng isang permanent resident. Hindi naman masyadong matagal ang paghihintay nun. May priority date na hinihintay pero hindi masyadong matagal.
Okay. Attorney, itong tanong na to, naisip ko lang, ano naman ang mangyayari kung halimbawa biglang himala, na-annul siya bago, na-approve yung annulment nila bago siya mag-21? Ano ang pwedeng gawin?
Di, ganun pa rin. Ongoing pa rin yung petition mo. So, again, under the Child Status Protection Act, so, yung pag na-annul yung anak mo before maging 21 siya, so unmarried child of a permanent resident would be considered an immediate relatives petition. And so yung age niya, the fact that you filed the petition before she turned 21 and you're a U.S. citizen, yung age niya is frozen. As if, kahit na lumampas ng 21 yung processing, as if she's still below 21. That's what the Child Status Protection Act provides.
Okay. Nasabi niyo po yung age na 21 na yan, it's very significant yung number na yan. Ano ba yung significance ng age 21?
Well, 21 determines kung sino ang child at kung sino ang son and daughter. Ang Immigration and Nationality Act ay may specific definition, no? Ang child, someone who is below 21 and unmarried. Now, mabilis ang processing ng child kasi immediate relative petition yon. Now, kung umabot na sa age of 21, ang anak ay tinatawag na son or daughter. The significance of that is kung ang petition ay na-file pag 21 na ang isang anak, either magiging preference 1 na yung petition and medyo matagal yung paghihintay for the priority date to be reached. So pag ang isang petition ay under the preference system, yung pag-issue ng visa will be based on the priority date of that particular petition. I hope I answered your questions.
You did. Maraming salamat po, attorney. Maraming salamat po sa time mo and then sa time na to na marinig ko yung mga sagot sa mga questions. I feel a lot better now.
Good.
Ay, salamat naman. And well, immigration is a very complicated piece of legislation. Kaya at saka iba-iba, may mga iba't ibang klaseng situations. That's why I always encourage people to ask questions. Kahit na, some people may want to just do it on their own. They feel confident that they can do it on their own. Pero kailangan magtanong kasi kuminsan may mga things that are not apparent to the layman.
Okay, maraming salamat Ramon for calling and sana ay nakatulong ang programa sa iyo.
U.S. Visa Law, News and FAQs with Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost on V81 Radio.
And meron hong pahabol na email, attorney, hindi natin ito na-discuss kanina but ito na po ay habol natin sa programa natin. Ang tanong ho dito is, isa ho siyang immigrant, paano daw niya po bang mapetition ang kanyang long-time partner na nasa Pilipinas?
Oh, okay. Well, kailangan nilang magpakasal. And of course, sa atin, hindi pa pwede ang same-sex marriage. So, ang suggestion ko sa kanila ay pumunta sila sa New Zealand. That's the place that's closest to the Philippines where they can get married. And then the immigrant here can file what they call an F2A petition para sa kanyang magiging spouse na nasa Pilipinas. So, yung F2A petition naman ay mabilis naman na pa-process yun. It's not as quick as an immediate relative petition, pero hindi masyadong matagal ang paghihintay ng F2A petition.
Maraming salamat for your email and then ako po ngayong episode na to, punong-puno ho tayo ng impormasyon from the questions from the email and then yung callers natin kanina na si Ramon and then Maria. So thank you, maraming salamat and next week, attorney, ano bang ating aabangan sa US Visa Law News and FAQs?
Well, we will have a recap of the things that we discussed today, but at the same time, we will discuss more about family-based petitions.
Ayun, medyo.
So, marami, napakalawak na topic. So, that's why we'll take time kasi yun yung mga questions na laging tinatanong ng ating mga kababayan.
Ayan. So, narinig niyo po, no? So, next week, may continuation po ang ating topic. It's all about family unity. Kaya kung kayo po may tanong pa po, you can send us an email sa questions@madridcross.com o di kaya tumawag po sila sa attorney sa yung hotline.
Oh, it's 888-466-4478.
Kung Skype naman po, attorney, how can they reach you?
Oh, it's easy. Just send a request to US Visa Law. That's my address. US Visa Law.
Ayan. So, no space, US Visa Law, and then lower case.
Yes, that's correct.
Maraming salamat. Napakabilis po ng ating programa, parang kanina lang tayo nagsimula. So, don't worry sa mga bitin po, kahit ako bitin din medyo malawak pala itong family-based immigration na pinag-uusapan natin. So, next week, abangan nyo po same time, 9 o'clock Pacific, 11 Central, and 12 noon Eastern. And for the replay, mapapakinggan ito sa Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, and then 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Attorney, do you have any final words sa ating mga kababayan?
Well, gusto ko lang sabihin sa ating mga kababayan, have a nice weekend and please listen to us again next Saturday. If it's Saturday, it's US Visa Law, News, and FAQs.
For V81 Radio, ako po si Gio.
And this is Attorney Maricar Madrid Crost. Well, remember, our inspiration is your success.